Whoa, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well, and hopefully I'm not in chipmunk voice. I didn't bother checking my mic, so I guess we'll find out at some point if, you know, it's normal human talk or if it's, the chipmunk noise because the mic messes up. I don't know. But anyway, how's it going, everybody? I know this is typically not a streaming day just because it's, a little bit later in the afternoon and all that, and it's normally a work day, but I was really wanting to play some more, and I got to a point where I think we're able to actually move on, which I'm excited about. So that's why I wanted to play, and we'll be able to actually progress more today is the current plan. So super excited about that. So I was actually planning on going live about 2 hours ago, pretty much right after I clocked out of work. But I took Nixie to the vet because she hasn't been eating today. She hasn't really been herself at all. And I didn't want to wait until Monday to find out that things are even worse. So I was like, let's just go ahead and do it now because it seems like a good time to do that. And so we did that, got some blood work done, and they gave her a shot that should increase her appetite, hopefully. And we'll see what happens with that. And I'm gonna feed her, I don't know, probably during the stream, maybe after. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully it goes well. Hopefully she'll be able to eat, and I guess we'll find out. Astral, welcome in. Thank you for reading first. How is it going? How are you? I was planning on going live 2 hours ago, and I had to take Nixie to the vet, so it is what it is. And that is what my hat says. Yeah, I'm the streamer formerly known as Ace Abade. I guess that. I don't know. I go by Reverberace now. You can still call me Ace. At least it's still there. There's still stuff there. It's all there. Sabbath, I swear, dude. No. Go that way. Just chaos. One cat's not feeling well. The other one's taking all that energy and balling it up and just wow. Okay. Sky, thank you for redeeming second. Awesome. So I guess before we get started, and your daily check-in. Also very important. Don't forget those. How is she? Right now, she's sitting in the living room. I'm hoping that this appetite shot should increase her appetite. Okay, look, you can sit in my lap. That is fine. Don't be jumping around and stuff, though. Just because I blocked off your seat on the computer doesn't mean anything, okay? He's been chaotic, too, lately. Ever since I got back from Mexico. I don't know. He's been very vocal. He goes into the bathroom and meows, and the last time he did that, he peed on the carpet multiple times, but he hadn't done that, thankfully, as far as I know. I haven't actually checked, but I don't smell anything, so I think we're fine. And he also hasn't been, doing the, like what cats do in the litter box. They shit the litter around after they use the litter box. He hadn't done that on the carpet, so I think we're fine. But yeah, I don't know what his problem is, but he's eating. He seems fine enough, so I didn't bother taking him in. But but yeah, right now she's sitting in the living room. We got blood work done, and they gave her a shot to hopefully increase her appetite and decrease nausea, I guess is what it does. But that was a little under $400, so hopefully things are good. It'd be great. But only time will tell. So yeah, before we jump into the game, I figured we could talk about the presents that happened today. If y'all saw it. If not, this is your time to pause, and go check it out real quick. It was like 25-ish minutes. So there's the warning. There was a 7-foot woman who was a cashier in the sweatshop, and her breasts were in my face mostly, and I had my neck snapped up just to try and see her face, so I was intimidated. Interesting. Well, that is very interesting. I want the doggo. Doggo? Oh, sweet shop. Well, it said sweatshop, so that's what I went with. I look, what y'all do outside of stream, go, good on ya, So, it's all good. I'm not a huge fan of any of them. So yeah, Gen 10, they announced Gen 10, and we got to see the starters. This is the first generation. I'm not excited about any of the starters. What's your problem? Make up your mind. Just make up your mind. Yeah, so I'm not excited about any of the starters. This is the first generation where that's happened, where it was 0 out of 3. The grass starter looks like an Angry Bird. The fire starter is a Pomeranian, and it looks like a Temu version of Pommy. That's what I think. And then the water starter is a gecko with purple eyes. Kind of looks alien-esque, and it's probably going to be a water poison type. So I guess we'll find out. I mean, it is what it is. I doesn't mean I have to play with the starters. We also don't know if this is going to be exclusively to Switch 2. And there's a good chance it probably will. Right? Yeah. Right. Which is fine. It's not even coming out it's not even coming out until 2027. So, and typically games come out in November. So I don't know what that means exactly. I guess we'll find out. I will say it might be the biggest L's in terms of starters since Gen 2. Cyndaquil and Totodile are fine. They hit like Freight Train, And I like Chikorita. So I think Gen 2 is fine. I think Gen 5 would be the one that we're looking at in terms of not great. That would be the one that we're looking at, I think. And I mean, Snivy's fine. Don't really care about Tepig, and Oshawott, kind of just Which is kind of funny because we're playing Gen 5 right now, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I do think the environments that we got to see in the trailer, I think were great. There's like a volcano environment that I was like, that's awesome. You could see the waves, like they're really out there, and you can really hear the wind. So winds and waves, and it does mean that the leaks were pretty much true. So that is a thing. Everything else, Pokemon XD, it's interesting that they're doing XD instead of Coliseum first, because Coliseum came out first, if y'all don't know, and then XD came out later. So I do think that's interesting. All the shovelware, all the apps that they have going on, they did updates for, and everything. The card game, they did updates for. They did show off Pokemon Champions, but I wasn't 100% paying attention because I had to work, so it's there. It's in the trailer. I also did not make a video because, again, working. It was really busy today, so did not get a chance to. I think that was pretty much it, though. Overall, it was just an okay presents. I mean, it wasn't anything groundbreaking. The majority of the show was shovelware and stuff that we don't really care about all that much. So I think that kind of decreases the percentage of how good it was. We didn't really get that much of Gen 10, so it's kind of just right now. Did I hear about new megas as well? Yeah, they showcased Garchomp, or Mega Garchomp Z. And like we already knew that was coming, so it wasn't anything new. It's finally here. So, and I haven't exactly been playing the DLC. I have it, I just haven't finished it. So I'm a little behind on that, But it is what it is. But yeah, other than that, I think it's just it was just okay, right? Isn't that right, buddy? He thinks it's just okay. It was just okay. I was right though when I said Gen 10 wouldn't be until 2027. I mean, that is valid. It really is. Some people pointed out they wanted to give the 30th year anniversary time to breathe, and that makes sense. And also, this will give them more time to flesh out the game itself. At least that's what I think. I also said Gen 1 Remix would be in 2025 or 2026. I'm taking that W. I mean, having, Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch, I think is fine. I did see, I don't know how true this is, but I did see they put the events in there. So at least from what I saw, and I didn't see anybody discrediting it, you should be able to get Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Deoxys. Should. So I don't know. That's kind of something you can't really do with an emulator, at least easily. Mew was Emerald, unfortunately, so wasn't in Fire Red Leaf Green. And depending on which version you get, it will depend on the version of Deoxys you get. Now, granted, you can send it up to Gen 4 and change its forms and all that, but in Gen 3 you couldn't do that. I think Leaf Green was the defensive form, and then Fire Red was the attack form. I believe that's what it was. I never got to do it, so I don't really know. But I do think that's pretty cool that if that is true, that they included it. So yeah, I think that about sums it up. And I mean, it's also active now, which is cool. So I'm not gonna get it because I mean, $20 I think is fine. You know, if you look at the first two generations on the 3DS, they were $10 each. These are a graphical improvement, and it's only $10 more from that, so I think it's fine. And if they do have the events that you're able to get, then I think it's definitely worth it. You can't play online, you can only do local, which is fine. It's kind of pretty on par for, you know, early Pokemon anyway, so I think it's okay. Gen 1 Mon and Emerald and Gen 3 Mon and Gen 1 remakes make it make sense. I mean, they didn't have a lot of Pokemon to play with in terms of Gen 3. That's why there's so many Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon in there. If you go back and look at the decks for Gen 3, it's not that big compared to Gens 1 and 2. You know, I think it's, I don't remember exactly how many it is, but it's definitely not 150, I know that. I can just pull it up real quick. How many Pokemon were introduced in Gen 3? 135. But I mean, there's also, that was the first generation where they had way more legendaries. That was like, there's so many evolutions and stuff, so having as many areas as there are in Hoenn, not a lot of Pokemon to pick from, you know. Hey, I don't know what your problem is, but you need to chill. You decided to sit on my lap. I'm talking about Mew and Deoxys. Oh, you know what? That's valid. I get that. I feel like they could have done Deoxys in the Hoenn games, and you would have been able to do 3 different forms. I think that would have made more sense, but I mean, it is what it is. And it also kind of encouraged you to buy more games, you know, so it's kind of a consumerism aspect, I guess. But I mean, it is what it is. And even at that, it's not like they were easily accessible. You had to go to events and stuff to get them. Deoxys isn't a mythical anymore anyways. Not early Deoxys is, but yeah, not Gen 6. You can just get it, which is fine. I mean, technically speaking, nowadays, Mew and Jirachi aren't really mythical anymore either, because you can just get them in BDSP. So if we're going by that, then those aren't mythicals either. So, it is what it is, I guess. How? So, in BDSP in Floraroma Town, there's 2 NPCs over in the bottom left of the screen. If you have save data from the Gen 8 games, from Sword and Shield, you get 1 Pokemon, and then if you have save data from Let's Go, you get the other. Just like that. So, yeah. If we're going by that logic, they're not mythical anymore either. So, I guess, I don't know. That's stupid. I mean, I know they're trying to make it as accessible as possible. I mean, we still don't have a way to get Celebi easily enough, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think we have a way to get Celebi. I mean, I guess technically you do on the 3DS with Crystal, and then you trade that over, but that's it, and you don't have an easy access to that anymore. The true mythical. I mean, basically, and they don't really give it out at events anymore, so I don't know. Anyway, I figure we could go ahead and jump into the game. So I am gonna look at my Pokemon real quick. I did one thing off stream, and I tried to do the other one, and it did not happen. I really tried, but I was able to get Manectric, so I'm super happy about that. I could not for the life of me get Gramble, so I have given up on that one, unfortunately. There's really not much I can do about it. I really tried though. I don't remember if this is the egg that I need. I may have it in the slot. Nope, it's right there. Okay. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna bother with Growlithe. I'm just not gonna worry about it. How do you get the Regis, by the way? So it's a really interesting way to go about it, and we're gonna do that after we do Rotom. But the first thing that we got to do is we got to run over to, I'm trying to think of the name of the place. What's the name of the place? Giant Chasm. And we got to go, I don't know if that's an item or not. I have doubts. I have serious doubts. I have to remember how to get to the Giant Chasm. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember. Hey look, there's a Pokemon I can catch, but I'm not going to because we already have it. But basically with the Regis, they're all in one location, but you can only do one at a time. How do you get there? I know I did it before. Let me see, hold on 1 second. Thought I had this all worked out. I guess maybe they changed it. Maybe you have to go from here. I don't really know. Wait, yeah, there is a way to get to Giant Chasm from here. Yeah. I need to turn this also. There we go. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Not into the gym, of course. Which is fine. I will say Gen 5 is probably the worst living dex challenge. Just because there's actually quite a few mons that we don't have access to anymore. If you think about it. Oh yeah, I forgot about you too. I'm pretty sure the Giant Chasm is this way. I think this is it. Think I'd better look at doing Fantina. Yeah. What's your team look like right now? Like, what are you working with? I also don't remember my way through this at all. Oh, that was it. Okay. I'm pretty sure Ditto's out here. I think. I gotta run off this whatchamacallit, Repel. Okay, so who do we have up front right now? I know we got Samurott. Okay, and we also have Flygon, which is fine. So I'm gonna rock this for a little bit. We also need to evolve the Togepi into Togetic. It's ready to evolve also. I accidentally found that out. I could just go ahead and fight these two, I suppose, and that would probably finish this off. Can't hurt. Monferno, Kadabra, Staravia, Shallows, Rotom, and Water Onyx. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're like set up to go. I think you got it. There we go. Don't you paralyze me. What did I just say? I just said don't paralyze me. What did you do? You paralyzed me. It's just very rude. That's not very considerate of you. Fantina level cap is 24 2/3. What does that mean? I don't think they do fractions, Sky. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Alright, so we got Togetic. We are finally done with this line, which is great. Alright, so 374, which is totally valid. I also need to double check the numbers and stuff, but for now it's 374. Oh no, I didn't want to double click there. Alright, so 374. There we go. Cool. Means I get to level up 4 of my 6 mons to 25. Wait, if the level cap's 24, you can't go to 25. But wait, what do you mean, Sky? First things first, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna heal up Flygon because, you know, paralysis and all that kind of detrimental to fighting. I don't know if you know that, but it is. Okay. Cool. I matched the average rather than the... Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense. I get that. Alright, so right now we're looking for Ditto. That's not Ditto. If the average is a fraction, I make mine follow the fraction. Okay. And that's totally fine. You know, I didn't know how we were doing that. I'm really hoping this is where Ditto is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Probably double check that before I just like waste a bunch of time here for no reason. Alright, Ditto. Game locations. Alright, Gen 5. It's in the Crater Forest, which this should be the Crater Forest, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think Kadabra might kill Ghastly? I should be able to. It should be able to outspeed, if I'm not mistaken. Also, why do we not have Soul Rock over here? I just realized that. Do we have Soul Rock? We do have Soul Rock. I guess I just didn't trade it over. I could just go ahead and catch it so I don't have to trade it over. So if I see it again... Well, there's Ditto. So like, if I see it again, I'm gonna... Oh, Sabbath, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were down there. Alright. Let's see here. We got 3 quick balls. We'll just try. But yeah, I'm relatively sure Kadabra outspeeds Ghastly. Dang it. Oh, Swizzle Sticks. And now it's gonna transform. Plus side, it should not be doing that much damage to me. Unless it does focus energy. And then we may have a problem. We may have a problem. Never mind. We're fine. Alright, let's see here. Let's go Ultra Ball. See what happens. We nearly did. Well, we like Kadabra, or are we talking Mischievous has Psybeam as I switched into Monferno? Yeah, it does have that. So you gotta be a little careful there, Sky. Gotta be a little careful. Are you actually fighting Fantina now, or are you fighting trainers in the gym? I guess that would be another question to ask. I don't know why Ditto's so difficult to catch. I'm gonna be honest. Thankfully, I have Gyarados with Bite. That is true. That is very important. And its physical attack is really good in Gen 4, so that should help quite a bit. You know what? Let's just get it to 1 HP. Let's just go for it. I guess we have a speed tie. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I'm gonna switch styluses because I don't like that stylus anymore. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't work well enough anymore. Part of it's broken anyway. I guess that's probably what it is. Bro, how am I having even worse luck with 1 HP? That ain't right. Come on now. Dude, ain't no freaking way we're still doing this. This ain't right. I'm just gonna go for it. We'll just keep going for it. Nearly forgot to heal. Oh, so you're using items in battle. That makes sense. Okay. Come on, Ditto. You should not be this difficult to catch. Like, what is the catch rate of a Ditto with 1 HP? Go to Dragonfly Cave. The 37.5% chance. Come on now. It's 1 in 3. More Pokemon Center. You know what? That's valid. Yeah, going to the Pokemon Center. I thought you were talking about healing in battle. I guess I misunderstood that. It's totally valid, by the way. It works. Dude. I have a question. If Ditto transforms, does it keep the catch rate, or does it take on the Pokemon that it transformed into's catch rate? Because if it does that, that's so dumb. I don't think it does. I feel like that would be way too advanced. But I mean, come on. Time to test Kadabra versus Ghastly Theory. It should be fine. Okay, we got a Ditto. It was just being a pain. Dear Lord. Alright, so we got our Ditto. So now we're supposed to go to the White Forest, which we already know I have issues with the White Forest from Pokemon White. But Ghastly had Sucker Punch. It shouldn't do that much damage though, right? Like it should be fine enough. I know Kadabra is a glass cannon. I get that. However, Ghastly's physical attack shouldn't be that high. Over half. But you knocked it out though, right? So it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so we got our Ditto. So we're gonna go trade it. Okay, that's the important thing. Also, there's a I thought there'd be a trainer here, maybe not. I thought people sold items here, but I guess not. I don't know. I still need an oval stone, so I'm gonna have to figure that out later, I guess. I can't lie. I mean, that's good. You should not be lying. Should not be lying at all. Feel like it might be worth drafting the Lucario or Luxio. Luxio, I mean, you were talking about how you would rather have Rotom over Luxray. I mean, I get it. It is type coverage, you know, in terms of Ghost and Electric. And even if you change its forms, which you should be able to do pretty relatively easy, it still stays Ghost Electric for some reason. Oh, that does make sense. It is a bite user, Luxray. And you can always swap out for the gym, you know. There's no rules against that. Speaking of Sucker Punch, I'm also wondering how these Pokemon are using Sucker Punch, a punching move, when they don't have arms. Ghastly is a prime example of that, by the way. You can make an argument for the cat, but Ghastly? See what I'm talking about? How does that make sense? Alright. So I don't think I've ever actually been on this route, wherever we're at. But it should be in here. There we go. Probably should have taken that item. Oh well. Probably nothing major. I don't really foresee us utilizing a Ditto at any point, so. I also think it's really interesting it's red when you do the trading with another person, like IRL, it's not red like this. Yeah, I drop in the Rotom for this gym, doesn't even have Ghost Stab yet. Yeah, that's true, it gets it later on. Alright, so we got our Rotom. Speaking of, might as well have a checklist of sorts, and kind of have to shorthand it, but that's okay. Alrighty, so Rotom, which if you did not know is backwards for motor. Probably mentioned that. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to go do is find Regirock. And we're gonna fly. Let's see here. I believe it's here. I believe it's here. Not 100% sure. I do have links to the video of how to find them if needed. But we should be fine. It involves going in here into Twist Mountain. We're gonna pop max repels. I'm pretty sure we've also been in here, and I think I tried it before, but I couldn't get it to work. So I also don't know my way around here. So I guess we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I'm pretty sure you have to go to the bottom. That's the dude that gives you fossils once a day. Or is this... This might be where you get, whatchamacallit, Regigigas, which we can't do yet because you have to have all 3 Regis. But I can at least get it started. I may need to pull up a video and see how to get where I'm supposed to go. I'm just supposed to do this, right? Yes, we're gonna keep using repels. Nope, go up another. I screwed up. Yeah, so Regigigas is right there. But the first 2 blocks should be fine. So we'll at least get this set up. Since I'm here. Can't hurt. And at least we know where it's at. Gotta go this way. It's also crazy how useful Braviary is. Okay, so we push once, and we push up. Because, like, I have not only fly, but I have strength and cut on it as well. Alright, so we got Regigigas ready to go for when we're ready for that. True. Poor school kid in the gym is called Chance. Missed the Drifloon again. You gotta be careful with that. It'll steal your... It'll try and kidnap you. You gotta be careful. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I could be wrong. Alright, let me... I think we're supposed to go up, actually. It only takes children... Oh, you know what? That's valid. Are we supposed to go this way? I may need to pull the video up. I think we need to pull the video up. Hold that thought. Copy. Wait. The trainer is 10. And that is true, I suppose. Did I do this right the first time? Maybe that was where I was supposed to go. Oh, okay. I was right the first time. So we are supposed to be in the area where Regigigas is. However, we're supposed to go a slightly different way. So that one's on me. I'll show you in a second. We got this. Okay, so we are supposed to go down here. However, instead of going north, we're supposed to go south. I didn't know that. And how are you supposed to know there's a door there, you know? Maybe I haven't been in here. I thought I had. It's possible I had, and I think the Rangers rebattle you. I could be wrong on that. Wait, have you not started blocking? No, I haven't started blocking. I mean, technically, I do have them done, but I'm like, I might as well just redo them. Just cause. Why not, you know? Also, we are not in a good spot here. Guess we'll just wing it with Flagon. Also, I kind of just want to play through again, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, let's go with Earth Power. Oops. Tap my mic with the stylus. That was my bad. You know, in retrospect, probably should have had a fire type Pokemon on the team of some sort. That one's on me. Maybe we can paralyze this. Oh no, no, of course not. When I do it, no, of course, no. But when the NPC does it, what do we have? Check moves. I don't think that's gonna do any good. We may get bodied here. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wing it as best we can. But we also should be faster. We may be able to flinch this. There's also a Bruxish in chat if anybody wants to try and catch it. Nope, that's probably a KO. Nope. Okay, good. I know, it's probably gonna take me out. It's fine, doesn't matter. I will just revive in a second anyway. In my defense, I did not want to do any battling at all. Like, at all. What's with the grass types, lady? Uncool. Guess we'll chance it with the other one then. It's fine. I guess I could have gone Flagon, but I'm half its level, so I don't know how well that would actually go. Oh man. Ring out. I forget if it I don't know when it does more damage. Less health, more health. I don't really remember. Okay. That's 2. So glad I have a Gyarados. Gyarados is really good. What's with the grass types? Yeah, Gyarados is really good starting in Gen 4. It really gets to utilize that physical attack. And later on it gets Aqua Tail, so it really gets to utilize, you know, all of that, which is nice. Well, we just gotta go physical, I guess. My ability was suppressed. Well, that's very, very rude. Okay, that should be the last Pokemon. I don't need any of this, lady. I'm just trying to get through here, you know? Okay. Let's... Yeah, I think you're supposed to keep fighting her over and over again, so it is what it is. Alright, we need to heal up. I'm gonna save my max revives. Should I heal up Togetic? Probably not, but... Okay. Let's take another crack at this. I believe we're supposed to do this one. And then this one. I'm not 100% sure, I'm gonna be honest. Kinda just winging it here. I watched a video earlier. I do not really remember, you know. Yeah, this looks familiar. Having to surf. Again, I was working while doing this. I just wanted to be prepped for this. You know, just in case. Just in case. And so far, it's been a pretty linear path, which is... that is a good sign. Now that part I'm not 100% sure on. So let's double check this video. Okay, so it looks like we're really close. I just saw the part where they went through this part, so. Okay. So this is the cavern where you're supposed to be able to get the Reggies. I don't think I was able to do it before. I'm gonna go see if we can do it now. Okay, so I don't remember how this works. I think you're supposed to go down 4, 5, 6. Or maybe it's already unlocked. Let's double check. Okay, so it's already unlocked. So we have been in here before. And I'm not for sure, but I think we just go north. And it's supposed to be here, but it's not. I don't understand. So did I do something wrong? It's supposed to be right here. Let's see. Why is Regirock not appearing? Let's see. Ensure your key settings are set to the rock. Okay, so let's exit out of here. I'm gonna save out here, and we're gonna go look at our settings to see if... Yeah, because this isn't even open. I guess it's supposed to be tan, but it's not. You know how I said Luxio would be good for the gym? Did it die? Did you kill Luxio? Alright, we're gonna do a soft reset. Yeah, not anymore. Well, it is what it is, unfortunately. Did it have Intimidate by any chance? Okay, so I think it's through this. Key system settings. Yes. It's set on the Rock Peak Chamber.
Six-step.
Shh. Okay, so his screen looks the same as mine. Oh, it had rivalry. Well, that is unfortunate. As far as I know, that should take care of it. Technically, I can revive the Luxio. I mean, that is valid. Just have to wait until Tuesday. Why Tuesday? I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger today. Forgot the dude's name, but in Popeye, you like burgers? Okay, so we're in this circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! I was supposed to do that. So you're supposed to hit A, and it creates an earthquake. And see, now this is available. I was supposed to push A. I thought it was automatic. It is not. That one's on me. Okay, so I think, since we're about to do this, there we go. I'll take it. I connect it to Sid's streams or whatever because it's the same as her run. I just don't take 50,000 shots. I mean, that's valid. Finally got this to work. I took one for the Staravia, that's it. Well, now you gotta take one for Luxio. You're not taking 50,000, you're taking 2. It's just 2. The Pokemon statue that exudes power of rock started moving. Well, then it's not a statue. And we got that anxiety-inducing song. Try and go for paralysis. It's way more than I was expecting it to do. Why does it have lock on? Let's hit rock with rock. Why not? Man, I guess I'm super... Okay, so it had Zap Cannon, that's why. But I made the right call with Flygon here, apparently. Alright, so we'll go with Dusk Balls and see what happens. 2, 3. Okay, I will take it. First try, baby! Okay, so something interesting should happen after we get it in the Dex. So before we do that, I'm gonna mark this off. 376. Complete. We're gonna go over here. $376. Iceberg Chamber. So we can get Regice in this game. In Black 2, we have access to Registeel. I can also just send the key over. But either way, I have to catch Regirock. Alright, so we gotta leave this room. Yeah, I think we're supposed to do the exact same thing. But I also have to go enable the thing. That was quick. Didn't even have to whisper sweeten. I know. That's the cool thing. I think that was exclusive to Gen 2, by the way. We have not gotten that to work since, you know? That is super cool. We finally got this to work. I finally understood it. Okay, so I gotta be careful with the 3DS. Gotta be careful with the cable that's connected to the 3DS is really what it is. Because if I lose connection, I'm gonna be sad. Alright, so we gotta go back to that menu that I was in. Alright, key system settings, mystery door. So now it's set up for the iceberg chamber. Okay, so let's get out of here and load back into the game. It's an interesting setup, I'm not gonna lie. And I do think it's really cool that all three of the Reggies are located in the same room. I'm stuck in the game until Tuesday now, but because I need to revive it. Well, how about this? Just write down how many you are doing, right? And then just do the shots on Tuesday, right? Apparently it's open, so maybe I don't have to do the thing again. Let's go find out, because I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it's active. Also, this was open before, and now we have this dude, so I think that's interesting as well. Okay, do we need to heal or anything? No, we are good. Alright. There we go. The Pokemon statue exudes the power of ice. Started moving. I don't know what it just said, Jackie. Interesting. I love a Mr. Mime right now. I mean, you can always go get Mime Jr. I think. Alright, do we try for a quick ball just for poops and gigs? Let's just see what happens, right? Don't have access. Oh, that's true. That is true. Alright, it was worth a try. Yeah, that's actually east of Heart Home, if I'm not mistaken. And I guess you don't have access to that right now. I don't remember if Regice has high special. I think it does. So we may be able to actually paralyze this. I whispered sweet nothings. It's my fault. That's valid, yeah. I don't know what its ability is, but I know it can be affected by status. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It gives me more opportunities. Because it's not pressure. I'm only losing one power point each time. What are the chances of paralysis, man? It does still paralyze, right? Okay, I was about to say. We'll just keep doing the same thing. That was close, but we're good. I'm actually surprised it hasn't tried hitting me with an ice move. I didn't even really consider that until now. Probably should consider that, you know. Okay, listen, I get it's a dust ball and I'm in a cave, but seriously, that is the easiest time I've ever had with legendaries, ever. Like back to back. Alright. Well, we got Regice. 377. So that's cool. Ace. What did I do? Because of the ice thing? I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna just use an escape rope. As soon as I can find it. There we go. I'm not even sure if it has ice moves right now because it had the same setup that Red Rock had, so. I don't know. It's really interesting. I'm also just gonna run off this. Well, we still need to hatch this egg, so let's go ahead and hatch the egg real quick, and then we'll jump into hello. I forgot about that. I have been avoiding fighting them. That might be where the item that I need is. It could be. I don't know. Well, Sky, I didn't hear the thing go off, but thank you very much for the resub. I'm not sitting through another ad. You know what? That's totally valid. That is totally valid. I will say, when we get to 10 subs, we will be doing a cooking stream as well. Haven't really figured out what else we'll do. Maybe we'll do a cooking stream every 10. Every 10 subs, we'll just cook something. Everywhere else, okay, sure. Yeah, it's valid. I mean, you did it just in time, too, because the ad break's about to happen. But I'm here too much for the ads. That is true. Alright. Let's go hatch this egg. I mean, I could honestly throw Growlithe on and just rock it, but, I mean, do we really need to go that far? Maybe. Especially if this lady's going to be in my way. Alright, let's go ahead and get Growlithe out. Also a favorite streamer and all that. Well, I appreciate that. I definitely do. I do feel honored to be someone's favorite streamer. There's just so many, you know, out there. Let's go put these in their their specific slots. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Nope. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay, so you are actually before the Latias. So is it immediately? Yeah, it is. Okay. These two. That's fine. I didn't think that would work. I figured it was worth a try, though. Alright, so we're gonna go put them with the Gen 3 Pokemon just because I kinda need to. Let's go put Rotom where he goes, which I'm not 100% sure where that is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what... Oh, it's 479. I could just look at the screen. You know, that would probably help. I don't have to look at my list. I don't have to check it twice. Alright, let's go hatch this egg. Clear. Oh, it was clear body. What about Regirock? Did it also have clear body? That wouldn't make sense, because it didn't have pressure either. It wouldn't have sturdy, I wouldn't think. Maybe like an ability without recoil? They have the same. That doesn't make any sense. It's a rock. How do you have a clear rock? It's not ice. It's not diamond. It's straight up a rock. I do like the biking music. I will say that. I'm hoping there's no Pokemon in here. There probably are. Yeah, I probably should have. Probably should have thought that through. That one's on me. The one I saw was Regirock. Just assumed they're all the same. There's a good chance they could all be the same. You never know. You know, I could just fly over to the bridge and just bike back and forth until it hatches. But this will be the last thing that we do before we swap games. And guess what starter we get to start with? Go on, guess. I'll give you a hint. We have Samurott in here, and we also had Tepig when we did white. Where do you get steel? So, black 2 and white 2, they both have access to Regirock. And that's how you, once you catch that, that's how you get access to the keep. So, Pokemon White 2 has access to Regice, Black 2 has access to Registeel. You could also switch the keys around, and like I could send the key over to here and just do it over here. Doesn't really matter, but you know. I guess Tepig again. You know what? You're right. We need to do Tepig again. There's only the 2 starters. But yeah, it's really interesting how they divvy up the legendary Pokemon in Gen 5. Like, White 2 gets Latias, Black 2 gets Latios. You have to split up the Regis. You have to split up the Gens as well. So one gets Tornadus, one gets whoever the other one is, and then you bring them both together and you get Landorus. Thundurus and Tornadus. Yeah, there we go. Got it. This is why the Gen 5 trio sucked, because it's actually only a duo. I mean, to be fair, not Samurott. Superior gets Contrary as an ability, which is really good. But, you know, Oshawott broken in Gen 5 because there's no grass starter. I mean, you're not wrong. At the same time, I always start Pokemon games, like the first time I play a generation, I will start with the grass starter just out of principle alone. So I did start with Snivy. I thought it was really cool that it got Coil, and it boosts up attack, defense, and accuracy. I think. Hidden ability. In-game is useful. Yeah, I honestly don't know how to get hidden abilities other than the grottos. You mean your first... Yeah, my first ever run of Gen 5. I started with Snivy. Alright. I forgot to put that on the list, but we did that as well. I'm going to go ahead and mark that. So 378. I'll just do that. There we go. Alright, so let's go mark that one off as well. That's 378. So I'm excited that I was able to get the Manectric because, oh my god, the Hidden Grotto with Pokemon suck. Like, I thought the honey trees were bad. Nope. You have better access to Pokemon theoretically, but a 5% chance? No. That's bad. I did Piplup, Oshawott, Fennekin, Litten, and Scorbunny. So you messed with water and fire, and I get that. But I always start with grass type, no matter what the game is, for the first time. Like with Gen 9, I started with Sprigatito, you know. Now, further playthroughs, you know, other playthroughs, I'll change that up. You know, we'll do other stuff. But, you know, I'm also gonna have to start evolving stuff at some point. We may do like a stream of just evolving Pokemon, but we're not gonna do that tonight. We're going to switch games. Gen 9, I would have picked Sprigatito. Sprigatito's awesome. And I mean, Quaquaval and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the 2 Pokemon. I don't remember their final evolutions, but I do think they both have. I think all 3 of them have something that they bring to the table. I really do. But yeah, the duck and then the fire alligator with the balding, because it kind of looks like No, there's no monkey starter, I should say. Not in Gen 9. Gen 8, yeah, Gen 8 has a monkey starter. Now, Gen 9 does have a monkey Pokemon, but it's a legendary, and you have to pay for it. The Monkey Dory or something like that. Come on now. Need you to get with it. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this in the case so I don't lose a $100 game because, oh my god, I would just lose my freaking mind. Because I don't play the new Pokemon. I mean, I get it. It's up B select. Yeah. I could have just pulled the Pokemon, but I'm like, you know what? I do want to actually play it through again. And we're going to be able to breeze through these relatively quickly. You know, it's going to be fine. We don't have to catch every single Pokemon. We only have to catch a few. So, at least there's that. Alright, so we don't need this anymore. I'm going to bring this here. Actually, I'm going to bring this. Well, we'll just do that. Alright, so we got Regirock and Regice. We don't need those anymore. Technically, there was one other Pokemon we could have gone after, but we can get it in here. It's Bisharp. There's a 5% chance of running into it rather than having to evolve a whatchamacallit. Let's see if there's anything else I need to worry about. Everything else is swarms. And we can't get to the nature preserve right now anyway, so that's fine. Okay. We can't change the set. Ah, that's weird. You can't change the speed of the text or anything. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen this. Then again, we did start this challenge last year, so that might have something to do with it. Worry about Team Plasma. Favorite legendary mythical? I think my favorite mythical is Darkrai. Why did we get 2 notifications for Carablast? That's weird. Well, okay, so there's at least 1 Carablast in chat, possibly 2. I don't know. My favorite legendary, though, that one would take more time to think about. I'd have to look at all of them. Not gonna lie. It's hard to say. Alrighty. Oh, I would like to change my speed, please. I do not like that they force these 2 to be my friends. I'd like to make friends on my own, you know? Because, I mean, they're fine. But Charon's kind of annoying. Okay, so are there any Pokemon we can go after right now? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna breeze through the game, so I'm gonna get a team together. And that's gonna be about it. I don't see you becoming a gym leader. Why not? I would rock Steel-type Pokemon. I don't know exactly what movesets and all that I would set up, but... Okay, let's scrap animations. We'll do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and save. Rock, Steel, Bro's terrified of ground and fighting types. And fire. Can't forget fire. It's also important. Importante, if you will. Alright, so we're getting Snivy, but we cannot mark it off the list yet. Wouldn't that be wild if this ended up being a shiny? Not 4 times weak to fire, to be honest. Well, Sizzler is. And so is Fortress and Ferrothorn. Gen 5 has a 3rd starter? I know, it's insane, right? We learned something today, Sky. Hey, look, there's your boy Oshawott. Ain't that something? Oh yeah, turned off animations, right. So it kind of does speed up things quite a bit. Wait, this isn't fair. What do you mean it's not fair? Bianca has a Mon whilst you don't. Bro, it's not John Cena, come on. Then again, if I don't have a Mon, how did I just win? I was just there and it got bodied. Like that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick's like getting thrown all around and they made it look like SpongeBob was doing that so we can get into the salty spittoon. You punch the Oshawott yourself. Yeah, just don't tell PETA about that, you know? Or Professor Juniper. I think she may be upset. Wouldn't want to do that. Alright. So, once we do finish this game, and we should be able to, we're not going to finish it tonight necessarily, we're just going to do as much as we can. But, once we do finish this game, we'll transfer whatever we need from whites to here. Like the gin that's over there. We're going to have to do that, and then we'll be able to do Landorus over here. I think that would make the most sense. I wonder if I got healed up. Did I get healed up? Doesn't matter. I did not. That's rude. They healed me up before. Go Ace, use Fist. Oh yeah, I don't have running shoes. I don't like that. It's gonna be great once we get to Gen 6. I don't remember we get running shoes off rip, but I'm just looking forward to Gen 6. And I think it's partly because I enjoyed ZA, so it's gonna be great going back to Kalos and exploring Kalos fully. I know a lot of people were upset about, you know, it just being trapped in the city and all that, but there's other games where you're in one singular location. People brought up Final Fantasy VII, for example. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but it's not untrue. I don't remember which one is her house. I'm just kind of making a guess. I guessed right. God, this is like embedded in my brain because of the Nuzlocke that we did on this game, the randomizer. So many resets. Oh man, they make sure you can't go anywhere. I also did not realize that I guess I'd never looked down here. There's a railing. Unless it wasn't in white. I don't know, but that's interesting. So this town's interesting, to say the least. I don't remember any other starting town that had a railing on the edge like that. No, we're not gonna nickname. We don't need to do all that. I guess I could nickname them after viewers and stuff, but it's like, I feel like I should do that after catches and stuff. But even then, we're not gonna have too many from this. We might, you know, it just depends. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do know I want to get Excadrill. But beyond that, I'm not sure what else I want to go after. This is crazy, and I thought Gen 6 was the first game you could nickname yourself. Oh, I get it. I see what you did there. Did we get the running shoes? Oh wait, no, we have to get past the gate of the next town. Accumula town. We gotta get through Accumula town before we get the shoes. Kinda wish you would just give them to me here, but it is what it is. I do wish with games that do things like this, where they hold your hand and stuff, you know, because this was a reset or a reboot of the series and all that. I kind of wish there was an option to skip the tutorial portion, you know? You do realize this will continue through the entire run, right? I mean, go for it, you know, it's all good. Real quick, before we continue, I need to take a quick potty break, so I'm going to do that, and we will be right back. Big on dabbing, but it's whatever. Did y'all eat them all? Damn, that was fast.
Ace is a very sexy man.
So beard's coming off, see? I guess I should move this here. Let me... Sorry, guys. Alright, so we got this up, but...
You are tearing me!
I don't know, he's not coming after you. He's up here on the hill with me, and now he's going back to the, okay.
Time, go.
Right here, he's up on the hill.
I know. Okay. Careful, don't go into the wild grass without a Pokemon. I know you can beat them up, but wild mons are a different beast. I mean, you're not wrong. We'll see what happens. We're taking our first steps together. Oh boy. 1, 2. Hey look, the professor's there. Love the series. Well, thank you very much. Welcome in, Mr. Mad Video Gamer. How are you doing? Pokemon and your show. Well, thank you. I do what I can, you know. Great. How about you? I am doing pretty good. We, as you can see on the checklist, we got our Rotom. We got 2 out of the 3 Reggies that we're able to get, and we hatched our Electrike tonight, which is awesome. Super excited about that. And so we swapped games, so we can get this one taken care of. And we're gonna breeze through this one. Probably not tonight. We're gonna do as much as we can though. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta be up at 6. This is great. Love it. But we'll do what we can. Any shinies? We actually do have one. Trying to think if we have a second one, but we have one. We caught a... Was it a Solosis or a Duosion? I don't remember which one we caught, but one of them was shiny, and we evolved it into Reuniclus. So we have a shiny Reuniclus, and I was like, awesome. I don't know if I'm going to take the time to shiny hunt before this is over, but, you know. At the very least, we'll get this one done. I don't know how long it's going to take necessarily. I mean, it's already been a year. I took a hiatus because I just felt completely burnt out. But planning on getting this done. Hopefully by the end of March. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just beat Crystal, no shinies. Valid. Hang on, if you black out, does that mean you wake up in the tall grass? Yes. It is true. I get it. Yeah. But I took time, just kind of decompressed and focused on reactions for a while. Came back to streaming, gaming again. And, you know, now we're doing both. Now we're doing the live stream reactions, and we're doing gaming content again, which I'm excited about. Also, I have my headset right here. I don't want to, I can't do all three. Like, these pinch my head, so. What made you do the name change? Basically, I kind of just put that name together, the Ace of Bade, just kind of threw it together, right? Because I needed a name, I needed something to string with other than my name itself. Didn't want to do that. So I just picked something. I was like, you know what, Motorhead's a cool band. I like Ace of Spades. Let's go with that. That sounds good, and it kind of rhymes off that. But I felt like I wanted to consolidate both the gaming content and the reaction content under one name that just kind of fit a little bit better. And, you know, Reverberate kind of goes along with music in general, and, you know, gaming. There's a lot of great music in gaming as well. So it really fits, I feel like, and I am excited about it, and here we are. So, but yeah, right now I'm actually dealing with a copyright strike on the reaction channel, and so I haven't really uploaded a bunch of new videos because they wouldn't really get views, because copyright strikes hinder viewership. They just kind of push you in the back, right? And so while I'm waiting for that to end, I'm revisiting some of the oldest reactions, and I'm adding new commentary and criticizing how I reacted back in the early days, you know, because I'm much older now. I'm much wiser. No, but yeah, I'm going back and revisiting those, and I'm doing those on Mondays and Fridays. And yeah, I mean, I am uploading videos and stuff, but I'm not using new content. I'm saving that. So I have everything ready to go for April 15th when the copyright falls off. So yeah, so if you go back for the early videos, you'll see, like, I was not really super aware of what I was saying necessarily. I didn't really catch the uhs and the ums and things like that. Those are just, it's kind of the way I looked at it. It's a way for your brain to catch up with what you're saying. It's like a buffering, right? So I didn't realize how many times I was actually saying those. And I had a video playing, because I always watch the video just to make sure it's good when, you know, when it's live and everything. I just all of a sudden heard so many, I was like, oh my god. So that's when I started cutting all those out, and these revisit reactions, I'm cutting all of them out. And, you know, the majority of them are from the early period, especially when I did that, but some of the other ones are afterwards too. And I feel like it's sorry, Juniper, I get it. Some of them are from after that, and it's great to have perspective on both periods, I think. So yeah, pretty much all of that, and I have definitely come a long way by comparison. So I am having fun with the revisit series as well, because I'm like, there's one especially that I was not a huge fan of how I reacted to it. I made sure to do that one, and I even pointed out in the video, like, this is one that I have been dreading, but I need to do it. So, and I did it. It's great. Hadn't gone live yet. Still going through the copyright dispute and all that, but it'll eventually go live. And somebody did pay for a priority request, so I am going to upload that one. I've already reacted to it. I did that on the live stream. I am gonna chop that up and turn it into a video, and I'm planning on dropping that on Monday, but we'll see. It's been extremely busy, so I can't make any promises on that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it's Voice Plays K-pop Demon Hunter medley. I had not seen the movie, still haven't, so I don't know exactly how. Like, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know how. Man, what's the word? Accurate, I guess. We'll go with accurate for now. I don't know how accurate it is to the songs in the movie. Got no clue. But I think it was a great performance that they did. So, I'm also kind of cold. I may turn off the fan. Of course, Sabbath just decided to sit in my lap, so me getting up right now probably not gonna happen. Ace already liberated his right to a Pokemon. Yeah, I don't have Pokemon. We're rocking this with no Pokemon, because apparently I don't have a starter or anything. What's my full-time job? I am an EKG tech. I actually get to work from home. My computer is right over there. So that's really cool and all. But yeah, I would totally do content creation full-time if I could. If YouTube paid enough money, but unfortunately they don't, so. And then I'd also have to do insurance and all that. But at least through the job I already have insurance, so. But, you know, even still with all that, I still do live streams. You know, I still stream video games typically on Mondays, and we do the reaction streams on Tuesdays. So at the very least, I have a balance of sorts, and I would love to do more. I just feel like streaming after work, like today, it's not as convenient for everybody to come watch because it's much later in the day and all that, but there's also a chance I can meet, you know, new viewers. It's always a possibility. Not sure what N thinks to you beating his Purloin up. He respects me. He respected me for doing it. What's up, buddy? I also have not been paying attention to what he's saying at all because I've been through this so many times. What you doing? Alright, so ever heard of Pokemon Orange? I want to say yes. Does it cover the Orange Islands? Because I know there was a game that covered the Orange Islands. And I never played it. Mom, can I have shoes that run, please? We were walking way too slow. We've done a couple of ROM hacks on here as well. Crystal ROM, yes. Oh, okay, so it's Crystal. Gotcha. Or it's Crystal ROM hack, yeah. But I could have sworn there was one in the Gen 3 engine as well. I'm sure there is, but yeah. Alright, let's get this. But I've done Renegade Platinum, I've done Team Rocket Edition. Sky, what else have I done? She's telling you off for walking in the tall grass without a Pokemon. That's good, because I was not paying attention to what she said either. I'm part of the creative process. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, what does Orange cover? And does it have like multiple generations of Pokemon in it? It's by Pick Art. Pia CRT. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm sure I'm butchering it, and I do apologize. I'm terrible with names. If you get a chance, I recommend trying it. Yeah, for sure. I do have I have a list going of other games that I can play on stream as well. But yeah, like after this, and honestly, I could probably do like a second day and just kind of play, you know, games outside of the challenge and stuff. But you know, Covers the anime as well as Pokemon 2000, some Alolan. Hey, you decided to sit in my lap, not the other way around. I'm allowed to move around as I see fit, but you need to chill out, sir. Oh, it's Carrot. Gotcha. Okay. Well, cool. I'm trying to move your tail so I don't hit it. Dude, you need to calm down. You've been so antsy ever since I got back. So antsy. Sit in Sabbath's lap. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, Lillipup was my first Pokemon. It's about time I got a Pokemon, right? You know? Alright, speaking of, I do want to put... I didn't even realize it was level 7. No wonder I was struggling against it. How? I was thinking it was like level 4 or something. And he's still using this... Listen, sometimes I gotta get that aggression out, you know? They stuck me with people that they want me to be friends with, you know? Well, alright, I hope you have a good night, good luck. Well, thank you for being here, have a great night. We'll be rocking this for a little bit. I don't know how long we're going to be live for, necessarily. Ooh, I don't have any healing items either. But yeah, you definitely have a great night. We'll catch you next time. Alright, we're going back to the fists, Sky. Alright, level 9. I'm level 9 now. My Pokemon did not level up. I was kind of bummed about that. Alright, so I either need to go heal or I need to grab some items or both. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe I should do both since they're both in the same location and all that. Let's see, where is... there it is. I almost passed it. And he has a Lillipup and he's still using his fist and isn't gonna help you when you need it. Probably not. You know? Probably not. That's okay. I don't need N anyway. He has a ridiculously long name. Oh, come on. There you go. Good job. Alright, let's see what we can buy. Not much. Alright, we'll do that. We'll get a Premier Ball, so we got 11 Pokeballs. I can go get another one if I'm not mistaken. I think in one of the houses. Don't remember which one. I think it's this one. Can't hurt. I think it's upstairs. Is it you? Big braining it. Look at that. I remember. That's good, because I wasted a Pokeball. So now I replaced that one. Oh, it is so weird having very few items to be able to pick from all of a sudden. Because, like, we've been playing White and White 2 for so long. Don't you know? No, we don't need that, but I will fight it. Because we do need the experience points. Can't just level myself up the whole time. There we go. Doing great. Are there name raiders? I do believe so. There has to be, right? I feel like there are in every game, but I could be wrong. Excuse me. I beg you, nickname it my fist. Yeah. That's harsh. Hardcore, but harsh. It's even more ironic because it doesn't have arms later on. Alright, you're dark type. Right. should probably move my moveset around a bit. I did not think we were gonna level up so easily. Hey. You're okay. Alright, let's rearrange that moveset. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that. There we go. Alright, let's... So one more trainer? Yeah. Go my Lillipup. You know what? I wonder if he has a Lillipup. Oh my god, he does! Crazy. Imagine calling out your Pokemon like that, you know, just before you even get into the battle. You're giving away, like, valuable information. It's crazy. Bet that's his starter Pokemon too. It could be. It very well could be. Go get some items. Because we don't have that many. It would be nice to have them. It's the same items we keep getting, but it's fine, you know. Hang on. Oh, sorry, I kept going, my bad. But I knew we were about to fight a, quote, rival. Don't you know? And of course it's Lillipup, why wouldn't it be? Alright, so let's do Bite. Okay, we can flinch. Aha! We got the flinch. We're doing great. And now we're in double digits, baby! Alright, let's swap out. Need to take out some aggression. Of course. The first gym has the type you're weak to. Does that mean Chili is a fighting type trainer? I think it would be psychic type, right? Or flying. Because if I'm a fighting type, or am I normal? I don't know which way we're going with that, Sky. Oh yeah, I do have to fight Chili, don't I? Okay, bye. Is there somebody down here? Yes. We got a Dusk Ball. I mean, Lillipup is your starter. Oh, I see. Well, no. Lillipup's not my starter. I started with no Pokemon. That's just the first Pokemon I got. Right? I think that's how this works. I don't know. It's the same Pokemon over and over. So weird. Isn't that weird? Assist? Oh, come on, man. Another Purloin? Can you assist into assist? I've always kind of wondered that. It's so weird when people race down the highway. Like, nobody really cares, you know? Nobody cares that you can rev your engine. Not really. Okay, let's swap, because we do need to gain some levels with you as well. I'm probably going to go until 9, I think. I'm going to have to eat dinner before bed. So I don't know if I'm going to do a full 3 hours. So we'll go at least another 50 or so minutes. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. least we're faster. Oh, we got a rap. We're gonna be out here rapping. No, don't bite. That's rude. Can't believe you're now beating up a pat rat. Listen, it got in my way. Oops. Didn't wanna. We're gonna keep fighting here. Uh-oh. Can't have you doing that now. No, no. Alright, so let's get another Pokemon. As well as this item. Ooh! Learning rap, does that mean you've learned to make food? Yes. Alright, we'll take this pan forward. Cool. Sky, we're gonna name you. There we go. Just cuz. I don't know how many Pokemon we're gonna catch necessarily, but I guess I should probably start naming them after chat. Just for poops and gigs, really. Also, I feel like I should do another one at least, since you did resub to the channel. I feel like that's the least I can do, right? All right, so we're supposed to go in here, I think. I don't really remember. I don't remember if we battle. Do we battle you? We do. Okay, cool. I probably should have been a flying type if Chili's a fighting type, but sure. I'll still carry. Yeah! You got it. You got it. Doo-doo. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to swap, because I don't want to get burned here. Let's see how well you do, Sky. You should have water gun, right? You do, and you have lick. You almost one-shot Tepig, though. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Alright, now we're gonna swap back. I did go check on Nixie when I took a break, and she's still not really doing much. Hoping she'll be fine tomorrow. Only time will tell. Will you stop getting Ember? Rude. I'm doing my best to convince you not to beat up Mons. Well, you're not doing a great job. Doing a terrible job, Sky. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we get some burrs. Probably gonna be necessary. Maybe, I don't know. Rip her horn. Well, it is what it is. Alright, so let's go heal, and we're gonna go take on the gym. I feel like I haven't been to the gym in forever, which is not untrue. I did finally get an appointment to get my arm looked at. It's not gonna be until, what was it? March 7th? Is that right? No, March 10th. And then I get to look at the results April 7th. That's what it was. It's ridiculous. Okay. Alright, let's give out some burrs. We have 3. We do have 3 Mons, so I think that's fair. Alright, cool. That should theoretically help. Breaking news. Heartbreaking news as a so-called terrorist has been spotted beating up Pokemon in Unova. Listen. Oh yeah, we get water. Can I just throw it at the Pokemon? It's fire type, so it makes sense. I remember. Oh, you do have to fight. Okay. I was planning on fighting anyway, but I was just seeing if you could avoid. You cannot. As far as I can tell, anyway. Just Lillipups everywhere, man. Fighting type? What do you mean? Well, I'll throw it some water still. I probably should not have put on these berries yet. That was probably a mistake. Can we level up? That would be great. Yes. Alright, we'll rotate out just so I don't burn through the berries by accident. Alright, cool. So we need this. Oh, man. I am glad the work week is almost over. I definitely feel like I need a vacation. I know I just had a vacation, but we were so busy on the vacation, I haven't had really a chance to relax at all. And I feel like this is the move. This is the play. Did you try and go first? How dare you? Don't do that. Helping hand? No. We don't do enough double battles anyway. Oh, sand attack. Yeah, don't do that. That's mean. Thank you. Okay, so next it's the gym leader fight. I'm gonna heal up really quickly and then we're gonna fight Chili. Honestly, I could go for some chili right now. This sounds good. Not even gonna lie. Alright, Striaton Gym. It's Chili with the fire type. It's Crest with the water type. And it's Salon with the grass type. I think it's Salon because he's named after cilantro. That makes sense. Let's do this. Do 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 do. You okay, buddy? Honestly, I thought I had Snivy up front, but I guess I did not. There we go. Oh, myself. Sorry, I thought I had myself up front, but I did not. So that one's on me. Alright, so we're going for Panseers. So let's bring Sky out. You're gonna fight one of the monkeys. $14. Hoping to go for that paralysis. That'd be great. Oh, there goes my berry. Boom, baby. How are you still alive? Lived off 1 HP. Come on now. I'm chuckling so hard at this tonight. I mean, it's a thing. It is a thing. Hey, look, he got burnt out. Ain't that something? We got our first badge, baby. I'm the best Panpour. I mean, I guess so. Personally, I like Semi-Sage out of the 3 the most. Simisear just looks weird. We got Work Up. I could probably utilize that to some extent. Let's see here. What are we gonna get rid of? Let's get rid of Odor Sleuth. We don't need that. We have a way to hit ghost types now with Bite. Alright, what do we got here? Let's get rid of Leer. We don't need Leer. This will help boost up Lick anyway. Trying to get down, buddy? What you doing? Alright. Oh, do I want to go after Muna? And just have a Psychic type on the team too? That probably wouldn't be the worst idea. At least help out a little bit. It'll get some type coverage on the team. We got Cut. Plot Twist. Plot Twist? What are we plot twisting? I could also just go catch another Pokemon real quick. Team Plasma are the heroes of this story. You're not wrong. They probably are. Alright, whatever we get in here, we'll use this as a cut user. Rat it is! Now, can I do this without killing it? Nope! They're trying to stop a so-called terrorist who's going around punching Pokemon. That's true. It's not untrue. Alright, level 4. Let's see. I guess we're gonna send out... This guy, don't kill this. Can you do me a favor and not kill it? No wonder they want them liberated. Perfect. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 3. Corn. Because you like corn. It's corn. It's a big lump with knobs. It's got the juice. There we go. Fantastic. So now I don't have to utilize a slot on the team for cut. Ooh, super potion. It's nice. Anything else? That's a great ball. I will take it. Alright, so let's go up north and we're gonna work towards fighting Team Plasma. Speaking of. Alright, who do I want up front for this? Let's see who's on the team. Let's see what our levels, what we're rocking with. I should probably heal. Maybe. I'm not gonna. I don't know what the point of that was. Not even gonna lie. There is an ad break starting soon. There's Muna. I don't remember, do we fight Team Plasma here, or do we just run into them? I guess we're gonna find out. Buddy. Let's see here. Okay, we do fight. Okay, buddy. Don't tell me you're not feeling good, too. One cat at a time, alright. Well, let's just focus on Nixie not dealing well first. Oh no, it went for... Uh-oh. Yeah, at least I got around that. That worked. Tried to knock me out. That's just rude. Okay, so we do fight them. Cool, cool. It's money and experience at the very least, so I'm okay with it. Okay, you're not gonna have bite. I know that. So we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we'll go for the bind. We don't do as much as I was hoping. Okay, that was a crit though, so we're fine. There's no way it's gonna crit again. Ain't no freaking way. Alright, level 13. I'm guessing we evolve at 16. I don't really know though. Doesn't Grow do the same thing as work? Oh yeah, we can't learn work up. Let's see. The boost attack and special attack. Yeah. Let's get rid of Leer. Sure. That'd be fine. But yes, growth is the same thing as work up. It's just we can't learn work up, so that makes sense. Sky, you were yelling at me about punching Pokemon. This dude just kicked the Muna right in front of us. This is rude. Now they got this ghost floating around too. Well, an illusion, I guess, but still. Alright, so you got your dream mist or whatever it is that you were looking for, right? There you go. Now we don't get taken somewhere, do we? Do we get to just chill here? I was planning on trying to hunt Muna real quick. Okay, come back. Oh yeah, that's fine. Plus, I think there's some items over here. And if I remember right, can't we run into whatchamacallit? Blanking on the name right now. Audino. Can't we run into Audino here? Knock it out, gain some real experience. Got a Reapel. I'll take it. Oh, man. Honestly, with Gen 10 coming out in 2027, that gives me time to, like, save up and get a Switch, too. So I am kind of glad about that. Purloin. Could go after Purloin. Would give me dark coverage, but nah. I think we're fine without it. I should probably heal up too, but... yeah, let me do that after this battle. We're gonna heal up and then we'll look for the Muna. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch it like this, but we'll try. I mean, we could do Wrap, I guess. Okay. Let's see what we can rock with. Alright, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. I know ads are not fun, but hopefully you got a good one. At the very least. I mean, if you're gonna get ads, at least hopefully you hope to get at least a somewhat decent one. I'm like, do I want to stick around for Audino, or do I just want to move on? Also, what is the encounter rate of this Pokemon? Let's see, Dreamyard. It's a 20% chance. That's fine. Also, it doesn't look like there is a Audino here. At least according to what I'm looking at. Alright, come on. 20% chance. It's 40% Patrat, 40% Purloin, and then 20% Muna. I figured it'd be cool to at least have a Psychic type on the team. I guess. I don't know. At least for now. And we'll probably end up swapping it out later on. I don't anticipate utilizing Woobat and Swoobat necessarily. But Sigilif isn't bad. Use it for support. A Tailwind user. Alright. Come on, kiddo. Need you to pop up. I want to at least try and get the 3rd badge before we end tonight. We'll see how well that goes. Obviously, if I don't get this, that's gonna... I'll spend a little time. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But if it ends up not popping up, then we'll just move on. It's fine. But I feel like we can give it a little bit of time. A little bit of patience, it'll pop up, I'm sure. And crop. No, not cat. Not cat. We need the whatever Muna is. Oh no, you're supposed to let me go. You gotta let me go. You see. That's how that works. Okay. Muna, need you to pop up. No, seriously, I need you to pop up. We got things to do, places to go. We got a forest to hit up. At this rate, we'll get the 2nd badge, and that's as far as we'll end up going. But I would like to get to, at least to the 3rd gym. I just feel like it would be nice to have this. There we go. Now we just have to not kill it. We'll warn about tackle. Figured we would just wrap and throw Pokeballs and see what happens. Not even a courtesy shake though. Okay, so can't be crit, so that's good. Let's do tackle then. We have Psywave, interesting. And we avoided, okay. And now we should be in a good place to throw Pokeballs. I'm glad that it did Lucky Chant. That did give me much easier access to try and catch it. There we go, we did it! Alright, we're gonna name this Mad Muna. There we go. All right, cool. We got another Pokemon on the team. So it's got Psywave, which isn't great, but it's fine. It'll get Confusion or something later on, I'm sure. Psybeam, maybe. I mean, we're not planning on evolving it right now anyway, so it's fine. But good news is we can move on. And I am going to put that up front just so we can maybe get some moves. And I know there's a double battle coming up. And I know this because not only have I been playing this for over a year, but there was a clip during the randomizer where I ended up running into them and they both had Magikarp. I don't know how statistically possible that is, but it did happen. If I remember right, there's like items somewhere around here. Okay. Honestly, I probably could have been utilizing the Great Ball for when I was trying to catch Muna, but it's fine. I want to say there's another item, but I don't. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to the lady. Forgot about that. She'll give us the touchscreen thingy that I can't think of the name right now. Shows the time and all that. At least I think that's what she does. Yeah, the sea gear. That's what it's called. That thing. There we go. Let's turn it on. It does things and stuff. So there you go. Now you can see what time it is on that tiny little screen. No, we don't have time to learn more. We've already done this once. Yeah, interlink things and stuff. Some stuff you can do, some stuff you can't. Some sort of journal. Oh, it's a PAL pad. They talk too much, like way too much. I just want to go play. I got Pokemon to catch. I got a story to finish. What are we even doing here? You know? Again, turning off tutorial would be so good. I'm pretty sure there's at least one item over here. And I could utilize, leveling up Muna. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Okay, so by this point it's got Bite, so I gotta be careful. We do have Forewarned, so at least we'll know if it's got a super effective move. I was right. Let's see. Let's go with Sky. Oh gosh. I guess now is a good time as I need to turn off the fan. Oh no, I was about to say no. All I did was turn off the fan. Don't do that. The cable's so finicky. It scares me a little bit. Alright, we'll do some switch training. This will also give us an opportunity to see what Muna can do. Oh, we do have Yawn. That's actually pretty useful, of course. Well, it is what it is. That's fine. I do not care. Of course it yawned at me again. It's stealing my strategy, man. Come on, wake up. You're almost done. Yeah, we got one more. You can do this. There you go. Good job. Fantastic. Oh, we were so close. I don't remember if there's somebody in here that heals that we're not. There might be. Is it you? No, is it you? It was you. Ah, got it. Aha! That way we don't have to run back to town. Like I'm relatively sure we can get in the sandbox. I don't remember where the item is, but it's there somewhere. Hyper beam. Don't do that. That seems dangerous. Alright, Pan Sage. We should be fine. It does have Lick, maybe. That did way too much. Why are you critting so many times? Don't do that. There's Side Beam, yes. And now we can get rid of Side Wave. We're not gonna need that. It does random damage, which is not super helpful. Alright, cool, we got Side Beam. I'm gonna go heal up again, just for good measure. Alright. Probably not the worst idea to level up and stuff, especially for the next gym. You have Panseer. So you have Incinerate and Lick and Scratch. Oh, that's much better. Haha! Hey, defense is okay. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Do you also have... Do you have a... Panpour? Yep. Alright, so all the kids had the elemental monkeys. And that is totally fine. Finally get a crit, jeez. Finally started working for me instead of against me. Do appreciate that, thank you. Alright. Let's do these. I don't remember what they have, I'm gonna be honest. It's not Magikarp, I know that. Purloin and Purloin. Alright, so I am gonna have to swap out. That is fine. Only because they're a dark type. I can't do much about that. Let's do growth. That way we can hit harder. At least they're distributing that evenly enough. Good for that one. No, don't do that. Swizzle sticks. Ah, we knocked it out. Yes. Yes, sirree, bab. Nice to see you defending your Lily Pup in a 1v2. It's not untrue. Alright, we gotta do a rival battle. It is what it is. We finally got a Muna, by the way. So we do have some type coverage now. I don't think it's gonna do any good here, but I saw. Valid. So are you not able to progress on the game at all? Like you can't do anything until Tuesday? Yeah, there's the burn. I knew it was bound to happen sooner or later. Basically not ideal. So is that the next time she's gonna play Pokemon? Or the next time she goes live? I can do grinding on the other 5 mons. I mean, to be fair, you could do a lot of grinding on, you know, anything in your box too. And that way, all of that will be ready to go in case you need it. And you can always enact a rule of level grinding equals no permadeath. Oh no, don't do that. Man, I should have done growth. Come on. That is so uncool. We're right there. My accuracy is so low right now. Okay. Man, like it easily could have picked Ember. Like super easy. I am so glad that it didn't. Out of the way. Alright, so we're gonna get a Drillbur from this next cave. We can also get Blitzel, but honestly, Blitzel has really, really bad defense. And it's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up here. Too many things could have gone wrong there. Too many. Alright. I wish we had the bike, but we don't even get that until I don't remember when. If that was Blitzel's only problem, it'd be fine. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, Blitzel did pop up. I remember trying to catch this thing when we were playing Pokemon White, and it would not catch. Like, at all. Of course, we didn't have Muna back then to put it to sleep. I'll catch it anyway. This time I got it on the first try. I remember it was being really difficult trying to catch, and it kept doing crits. It's like, dang, dude, chill out. Nope. Where's O? There it is. I don't know why they have... Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Jeez. I'm like, why do we have it like that? Oh, there's a trainer over here, too. I mean, honestly, I could go for this just so we have a flyer. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Never mind. Well, at least we did level up. I do not understand the point of imprison. I've never seen it successfully work, so I don't think there's really a point. I was mostly going over here for the item anyway. We don't really need a flyer right now anyway. It's not like we have fly. Couldn't get away. Fine. Imprison has a use. I mean, I'm sure it does. I just have never run into a situation where it has been useful. I don't think. I've never used it. Epoch, welcome in. How are you? Dang, just let me go. We're not very fast, I get that, but dang, just let me go. One of the first moves yeah, I mean, I don't really see a need to utilize it, but it is what it is. Not bad. How about yourself? I am doing well. I'm a little hungry, but I'm doing well. You know, we're just trying to breeze through Pokemon Black right now so we can get all the catches that we need. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to finish tonight necessarily, but because I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. But you know, things and stuff. How are you? So yeah, we're right now what we're doing is trying to get Drillbur just because it's gonna be really useful. Excadrill obviously we know is gonna be great for a speed run. Not really a speed run, but and if I remember right, it's only in the dirt clouds or in the dust clouds. You know, those things. Imagine working instead of streaming. I mean, listen, also I know why no sounds went off. I didn't have any of the browsers on, did I? Nope. I didn't turn any of them on, not that one. I was like, there we go. It's like, I didn't have any of them on or anything. Now I do. I'm glad nobody redeemed any sounds. That would have been bad. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ace Squad. We have anonymous follows on just because, you know, some people like to stay anonymous. It's totally fine. You're gonna keep doing bite? That's rude. That's also very rude.
What's your power level? Mine's pretty good.
Power level check. You know what? That's valid. I would totally love to stream 24/7. I really would. But we can't. I don't make enough. If I didn't need money to live off of, you know, I would totally just stream. It'd be fine. But unfortunately, they make me pay for, you know, the place where I live and all that. No, you wouldn't. Eating and sleeping. I mean, I am hungry, you know. Alright, let me see if I can remember how to do. It's been a minute since I've done power level check. We don't do it all the time anymore. I feel like we used to all the time. So you said medium high. I'd say that counts.
No, it can't be!
Alright, I'm gonna say medium low for mine. Let's see if I'm right or not. I don't know why it's over my camera, but it is. That counts as medium low.
Whatever's coming has a power level of 5,000.
We got it right.
What? No way! 5,000!
Let me see if I can move that wheel. Put it down here, I guess. Maybe. I don't want to pop it up right now, but you know, it is what it is. They should know who you are. Can't be having the reverberates pay to live. You know what? It would be awesome if that's how the real world worked. But it doesn't, unfortunately. That's okay though. Are we doing a double battle? We are doing a double battle. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Last one was the two kids with the purloins. Alright, that's fine. Now they do have bite if I'm not mistaken, so I don't think we're gonna be, or maybe they're gonna utilize bite, I don't know. Oh! Got super lucky with that. Why don't we just swap? Also, why did he not heal me? That's very rude of him. Oh, man. And you called that. Jeez. Let's go after the other one, because this one might hit it. So, yeah, that works. Finally, level 14. I got no clue when we evolve, but it'd be nice when we do. We're definitely gonna need it for the next gym. That's for sure. That Pat Rat evolves into, I forgot what it is, but we have to fight that, and it's like, I think it's kind of mean. I could throw up a repel, and that might help get the dust cloud to pop up. Yeah, watch hop, thank you. You would think I would remember that, you know, just based on how many Watchog I ran into in the Hidden Grotto. Awful. Alright, so we healed up. Let's organize this. No, I mean, I ran into so many, even after I focus on it on stream, or off stream specifically. So many. Would not stop popping up at all. Awful. Okay. I can work with that. I don't know how useful that's going to be necessarily. I also don't know if I have to keep moving for the dust clouds to pop up, or if they'll just pop up if I stand still, but I'd rather not just stand still. First terrorism, now theft. Jesus. It's hardcore. Maybe if we leave and come back. Come on. No, I don't want gems. They don't do me any good. Not really. Well. Oh. That was assault. Yeah, first was assault. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You right! You have headbutt, but it's fine. Let me double check if it's the cloud or not. Because if it's not the cloud, then we can just chill here for a little bit. Let's see here. Alright, Striaton. We do Route 3, and we do Wellspring Cave. Nope, it's specifically the Dust Cloud. Which is fine. I just need it to pop up. There's some things that I do like about Gen 5. Like this whole dust cloud thing, I think is really cool. It's really unique and all that. And, you know, shaking spots, you know, it's fine. There's some other stuff that I just don't care for. Like the hidden grottos, for example. That is a horrid mechanic that they introduced. I'm so glad that they never brought it back. Like, on paper, it seems fine. If they boosted up the percentage to actually find something, that would be better. But a 5% chance for something to be there, and then you break down that 5% chance to 40% regular item, 40% hidden item, and then 20% a Pokemon. and then you break that Pokemon down into even further percentage. Like it's just the math is insane. Trying to find a 1% encounter on that. Come on. I need you to pop up. Drillbur. Drillbur. Wheelbur. Why is it not popping up? They never pop up when you need them, man. I don't need to buy it. No, no. Oh no, we're slow, aren't we? Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have it up front. Maybe we should swap Pokemon. Let's see, you're fast. Plus, I need you to evolve anyway. Come on. Maybe if I go to a different spot? Maybe? So we should be able to escape from those. I mean, I could honestly be fighting them because they're psychic type, and we have bite, and we could be gaining levels. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea. I can't fight those because they have sturdy, and it takes 2 hits to knock them out. I'm not gonna worry about those. I might need you to skedaddle, you little boulder looking you. Oh man, come on. Drillbur. Maybe I should go pick up some repels and just run around for a little bit. Maybe that would be the better answer. But first, we're gonna fight this. I thought we'd be able. Oh no. Thank you. I was like, I thought we'd be able to knock it out. Where'd the title come from, by the way? The title of the stream? Is that what you mean? What was the title? Unova, Menova, Wenova. It's SpongeBob. It's Wumbo, you know? I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo. Got heal balls, nice. So, Unova, Menova, Wenova. I guess I should have done he, she, me, Nova, but eh. You only get so many characters to play with for the title, so I opted against it. We have a lot more money than I thought we would have. Jeez. You can actually buy Great Balls? Hello. We'll buy 5. I don't want to buy too many. Also, do I need to heal? I didn't check. I guess since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I don't know if I healed or not. I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, now that we started this will give me something to do in place of editing. You know, because sometimes I just don't feel like editing. I can at least level up some Pokemon off stream if needed. I don't know if I'll need to, but Great Balls aren't exactly a foreign concept. I mean, you're not wrong. That's not untrue. However, all right, let's do the Reapel check. There we go. Come on. Dust cloud. Just need you to pop up. I do remember this taking a little bit of time, too, trying to get a Drillbur the first time. Don't know why. I think I'll have better luck if I do this anyway. Let's see. Not what I meant to do. Stop. Bad. Horrible touchpad mechanics. Come on now. Don't need a fighting gym. No. I need a Drillbur. You can do that. I believe in you. I don't know how often they spring up and if they can spring up more than once. I guess we'll find out. That answers that. We're just gonna get a bunch of gems, aren't we? Come on now. I mean, at the very least, I could sell them, I guess. Nope, gotta go. I don't think you're able to get a dust cloud and a water shaky thing at the same time. Almost did it again. Alright, it is 9 o'clock. How much time? I'll go to the 3-hour mark. I think. Okay. Kind of hoping to not be near the water. Just so we don't have the extra encounter slot. Thank you. There we go. We got it. Here's a Drillbur. Let's see here. Let's do bite. Do bite again. And now let's go for a Pokeball. Did we get it? Tell me we got it. Not even a courtesy shake? That's just rude. Alright. Come on, we can do this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're just gonna go for a Great Ball. I would do the Dusk Ball, you know, because we're in a cave and all that, and it's nighttime. However, we only have the one. We don't get any for a while, and I'd rather save it. Okay, no freaking way. No way. Oh, come on. You can do this. Bruh. You like doing rapid spin a lot. Having Excadrill on the team is going to be a massive benefit if it'll get in the ball. It's kind of a major caveat of trying to get a Pokemon. I don't know why it's being stubborn like this. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh, not space, not space. I was thinking the enter button was at the bottom, but it wasn't. Now we can get out of here. Alright. Had a new viewer come in. We'll nickname Drillbur after our new viewer. Alright. That's fine. We don't need repel right now. We good. And we'll heal up. We'll add Drillbur to the team. It's gonna be a great time. Can easily toss out Blitzel. We don't need Blitzel. We don't need electric types. Alright, what do we got? We probably don't even need Pat Rat, if we're being honest. However, for now, we'll keep you on the team. Oh, you can't learn it. Okay, well. That's fine. I am gonna put you up front, though. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We'll rock it with that. Alright, now we can progress to the next area. Actually, wait. Let's try and get Autono to pop up so we can try and gain some levels. At least one. That way we can see what we're working with in terms of leveling up and stuff. And I got no idea what we have as a moveset other than Fury Swipes and Rapid Spin. It didn't even try and go for Mud Slap. That's interesting. Did it say we avoided the attack? I think it did. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, because Mud Slap, right. I was like, I don't remember being able to miss, but we made that happen. That's a lot of experience, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to utilize the Autono off stream. I think that's a good plan. We also need to get an attack that we can utilize, because this ain't it, I'm telling you. The crit helped. That was nice. Did appreciate that. An antidote. Ain't seen one of those yet. Alright, Shireen, what you got? You're gonna tell me about Double Grass. And we're gonna move on. There's gotta be an... Okay, I was like, there has to be an item here. Was it worth jumping in here? Probably not. Alright, come on. We can do this. No, don't miss. Missing's bad. It's the first time it did more than 3. Jeez. We're also not getting that much experience right now. Okay. We made it to the next place. What you want, Shireen? Shireen, Sherry, I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. You gave me some berries. We could go get a fighting type Pokemon too. I don't remember if Timber's in the grass down there, but Soccer Throw are one of them. I forgot which one. That would make this gym a lot easier. But I also probably shouldn't try and catch him because I'm a little on the weaker side right now. Alright, let's go fight a couple of trainers. Try and gain some levels. Try and gain an attack that we can utilize with Drillbur. Plus, it would be a good idea to open this path up so I don't have to sneak around. Alright, we got 2. Sweet, we got 5. That's awesome. Only needed 2 on that one, which is great. Rog and roll. We're not gonna be able to do much. Well, hold on. Hold on now. We do have a ground move. I feel like that crit probably did a lot of good. Okay. I will take that Metal Claw. So we don't really need Rapid Spin. I don't really see us needing that. We still don't have any like 100% accurate moves, but well, I mean Mud Slap is, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know if we're getting the second badge tonight, unfortunately. I did want to. I had every intention of it, but I can't stay up too late, so I gotta be up at 6. Oh, you gotta stop doing that. I don't remember what Lillipupp's line, I don't remember what the abilities are, but I don't think they're Intimidate, right? So I feel like having a Pokemon with Intimidate would be really beneficial for the next gen. Okay, let's just stay in. To be fair, everybody needs levels. Oh, that's fine. We got this. You can store a power up all you want. Alright, let's keep going. There's like 2 more trainers here. Is there anything down here? I just saw this patch of grass. Nah, we're just gonna run. We're not gonna get enough experience from a burb. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna have to fight because we're slow. Here, let's walk. Alright, that's fine. I mean, Drillbur did eat up a lot of Great Balls, so I think it was probably for the better. And yeah, I think we have this trainer and one other trainer up ahead, and then that's it for trainers on this route. Woobat. This is a shame we only have one attacking move. I could have kept Psywave, and I probably should have. Should still be asleep. Hopefully we'll still be asleep. Dang it! We were so close. I don't know how it slapped me, but whatever. Now, should I be sending this in? Probably not. We're fine. Swizzle sticks, man. Alright, let's just keep going. Everybody needs levels. We'll worry about Muna later. Blitzel. I do have a Pokemon for you. I don't think it has any electric moves anyway, but then again, if we stay in, we knock it out, we get to level up. Oh, you do have electric moves, but it's Shockwave and doesn't do anything else, so it's fine. We got it. Easy! Alright, so we're at 15. I want to say we evolved at 17, but I don't remember. Alright, so we did that. Let's go ahead and go heal up. do wish we had fly or a bike or something faster than running. Because now running's too slow. I'm just being a whiny little bitch about it. That's all it is. Isn't there a Pokemon we can trade for in this town? I can't remember, honestly. I probably could look it up, but we're not gonna. I will say the next stream that we're gonna do will be on Monday. I gotta look at the time though, because I do have something to do. I just gotta figure out the whole day, because I'm planning on doing overtime, especially with how everything went today. Having to spend the extra money on the cat. Got that. There we go. Not only that, but you know, have to get some money back from the ring too. That did cost quite a bit. If I remember right, you give a TM, yes? I was right. I decided, or I opted against doing a payment plan. I just paid it. I just did the ring outright on the card and all that. I felt like that was probably the better call, just so I didn't, because I don't like doing payments on anything. I really don't. Alright, so doing this, we'll at least have an area where we can heal so we don't have to keep running back to town and all that. Alright, we're gonna do yawn. We had the same idea. Let's see if we can wake up before it. I feel like they always get to wake up faster than I do. Well, there's where Imprison comes in handy. Oh well. Let's see, let's do Lillipup. Sky, we found where Imprison comes in handy. So that's what your ability is. Fun! I didn't even bother looking it up. Probably should have, but I didn't. Okay, so Lillipup leveled up. I don't know if we evolve here or not. We'll take takedown, sure. Let's go, let's do that. Nope, we don't evolve here. That's fine. We don't need an evolution anyway. Alright. I do know for sure we're not gonna be able to take on the gym just because we're underleveled and all that. So I'm gonna make sure we're ready to go for Monday's stream. But we'll be good with that. Go ahead and switch it over here, because I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I gotta get some dinner before bed, because you know that's important. But I did want to thank everybody for being here. We got some follows, we got a resub, which is awesome. So thank you very much for that. Let's see. How long are you gonna be live for? Still going, so. I say we raid out to Doll Cake. That'll be cool. Alright, so raid 1 is if you are subbed. Raid 2 is if you're not. Copy one of those. We're going to say hi to Doll Cake, who's currently playing Resident Evil 4, I believe. Yeah, thank you very much for being here tonight. Y'all are freaking awesome. Again, we'll be live again on Monday. I don't know 100% the time yet, but it'll be in the Discord, so be sure to check that. And then on Tuesday, it should be the normal time, 2 p.m. Central for the reaction stream. But yeah, y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.